Rebecca. So, and we looked at temperatures in the mid-80s, a lot of sunshine. We know many of you will be heading to the Players this week, and we want to make sure that you remember, take the sunscreen. You know, it's estimated that more than 78,000 people will be diagnosed with melanoma this year in the United States alone. Joining me now is Dr. Scott Ackerman with important information that we all need to remember, because not just with the Players this week, but also a lot of kids getting out of school in the next couple of weeks, and they're going to spend a lot of time probably at the beach or outside swimming in the pool.
Right,
Good morning to you. Thanks for being here.
Do
appreciate it. All right, let's start with risk factors, because there's a lot of information to cover, and it's important.
So risk factors for melanoma are that, first of all, one risk factor is family history. If you have family history of melanoma, it puts you at higher risk for developing melanoma. People with fair skin have melanoma more frequently than people that have an olive complexion or darker skin. People that are exposed to UV rays, which we'll talk about a little bit later, but what we have found is that people that get sun exposure in bursts, so people that are always out in the sun working as a farmers or whatever, don't have the high risk of melanoma. They have risk for other skin cancers. But melanoma are the people that, the kids that go out with their parents in the summer and don't put on sunscreen. Those high intensity exposures that happen periodically put one at higher risk for melanoma. Also, we see melanoma increasing risk with age. So older people have a higher risk of melanoma than younger people. What's a little disconcerting, however, is we're seeing more and more young people diagnosed with melanoma. It's very sad. They're diagnosed with melanoma, and many of them at a fairly advanced stage.
Yeah, and melanoma is the kind of also cancer that can, once you get it, it can move very quickly, and it can have terrible, consequences in just a short amount of time. I know 2 people who have died very quickly of melanoma once they were diagnosed. You have to be so careful, as you know. Absolutely.
Melanoma makes a very small percentage of skin cancers, only about 1%, but is a disproportionate number of skin cancer deaths. Because the other skin cancers, basal cell and squamous cell carcinoma, don't spread and aren't as life-threatening as melanoma is or can be.
And one of the other risk factors we should point out also, maybe if your child has a lot of moles, that can be also a factor as well, correct? So let's talk a little bit about prevention. I mean, we know you need to wear sunscreen, right, and avoid the area, but I'm surprised by how many people don't realize that tanning beds are a real risk.
Well, it's the UV rays. The UV rays, whether it's from the sun or a tanning bed, they both do cause skin damage and could increase one's risk for melanoma. The tanning bed is kind of like I said earlier, it's a very intense amount of UV exposure in a short period of time. So that's what puts one at risk for melanoma. The long exposure, working outside, being a surfer, puts you at risk for other skin cancers, but this very intense exposure for short periods of time, like a tanning bed, puts you at increased risk for melanoma and causes melanoma.
And a lot of times we can help our doctors, certainly, by really paying close attention to spots that we have maybe on our bodies. So I know that you brought a picture, which is very important, to really help you, because, sometimes you see maybe it could be a freckle or could even be an age spot that you don't have to worry about, but there are certain things and changes in spots on your body that you really have to be cognizant of. And I know that we have this image here. So beginning with asymmetry.
So it's very important you know your body and you look at the moles on your body. You look for any changes in moles. And if a mole is removed early that is pre-malignant, it can actually prevent melanoma. So here's the things you want to look for. Remember your A, B, C, D, E. A is asymmetry. So if there's a mole that's asymmetrical, that one side's bigger than the other side, it's kind of bilobed, that would raise a suspicion of melanoma. B is the border. If the borders around the melanoma are scalloped or irregular, that's a concern. If the color of the mole is, if it's multiple colors, if it's some red and black and brown, all within the same mole, that's concerning for melanoma. The diameter of the mole, if it's more than 6 millimeters, which is the size of a pencil eraser, that's also concerning for melanoma. And finally, evolution. If this is evolving, if you see a mole that's small and it changes over time and evolves into a larger, more irregular, multicolored sort of lesion, that's something that should be cause for concern.
Excellent advice. And then very quickly here, when it comes to sunscreen, not all are created equal. A lot of 15s out there, SPF 15. What should you go with?
So we used to recommend SPF 15, but not anymore. It's SPF 30 is what our recommendations are today. Or zinc oxide, which is very good zinc oxide. It's more natural, doesn't have any chemicals in it. But make sure you use sunscreen. You're going out to TPC this weekend. Wear your hat. Wear your SPF clothing and your sunscreen.
Cover up, it's worth it. Thank you very much,
Jen.
Doctor. Appreciate you being here. MD Anderson Cancer Center, by the way, is going to be offering free skin cancer screenings at the Players each and every day. It will be located off of the 17th tee. adjacent to the Baptist Health First Aid Tent and MD Anderson Strike Through Cancer wall, so you can look for that. And remember, if you head out to the Players this weekend, you'll want to have plenty of sunscreen, but you'll also want our Insiders app, where you can find the weather and tee times for all your favorite golfers. Just search TPC Sawgrass in your app store. Bruce?
Good advice there.